People who lost their job due to the crisis. What is your story? I'm a housekeeper at a hotel. Last week they cut our hours from 40 to 32. I was just informed that tomorrow they are shutting down the hotel. Front desk, sales team, and bartenders are being laid off for the time being. Housekeeping will now work 24 hours a week for 2 weeks to deep clean the hotel, but who knows after that. My experience is pretty unique. In a nutshell, my wife and I live in New Zealand and had planned a 2-year working visa in Toronto. We were supposed to leave in April, so we had obviously already handed in our notices of resignation to our bosses. Long story short, Canada shut its borders, and my boss has already hired my replacement. My husband got laid off on Tuesday. He works about 3 minutes down the road from my work. He showed up at my work with tears in his eyes, apologizing to me for not doing good enough to be kept. He works at a car dealership as an auto technician, where they let go of 4 techs that day cause of decreasing business. They're letting go of more people this Saturday. My brother is a mechanic there and is scared to lose his job too. They told my husband that when business picks back up, they might call and ask him to come work for them again. Thankfully, I work in the lab of a hospital, so my job is pretty secure. I keep telling my husband that we'll get through it, but I know it's taking a toll on him. F&B manager at a large hotel. GM and ours gave me a list of employees to call and inform them that they would all be furloughed. It was the hardest thing I've had to do in my life. I had to stop halfway through the list just to sit in my office and cry. I had to encourage grown men and women that everything would work out and be okay when I had no idea myself if or when it would be. I went to work this morning, worked my normal 10 hours, then I was laid off at the end of the day. I cried again on the way home. Construction. The whole construction site was laid off, and with the way things are going, the company owner thinks it'll be at least a year before they consider hiring me back. Started 3 months ago, and that's at least 50 other people affected just for this site. The company had several other sites that they laid off employees to. I'm just lucky I'm still living with my parents, and dad works his online ad for the general public, so he's nice and busy. Edit, sign everyone and their dog is asking. I'm in Canada, Alberta. The site I was on was shut down by the owner. Beyond that, IDK. And thanks to the bunch of you that offered to help/hire, I was kinda surprised at that. I just finished my training as a flight attendant for a major European airline. It's been a dream of mine, and I have been putting my love and energy into this training for the past months. I'm in Cancun right now, and it's bittersweet because it's absolutely beautiful here, but at the same time this was my last training flight. I'm now a fully trained flight attendant, and yet no one knows when me and my other new colleagues will actually be getting our work contract, since the airline industry is suffering a lot right now. I think I will cry when landing back in Frankfurt tonight, because I don't know when will be my next flight, but I will put on a brave face and genuine smile for our passengers. At least I will do my best. Manager at a movie theater. I already saw it coming, so it wasn't that shocking to hear. We were only seeing about 200 people a weekday, down from our average of 900. Got called in by the GM, and we were told that we were closing indefinitely. It's looking like 6 to 12 weeks. I'm fortunate enough to have enough money saved that it isn't really an issue for me, but it really upset me knowing that a lot of the people who work in the building have no other source of income and scrape by with their paychecks. Fingers crossed it's 6 weeks, maybe less. I was laid off indefinitely from 2 different hourly paying line cooking jobs on Monday. 50 hours combined/week. I helped clean out one of the restaurants Wednesday. We discarded a lot of stuff. I helped clean out all of the coolers and throw away a lot of prepped food that people didn't/couldn't take home. Employees were encouraged to take what they wanted: produce, dairy, meat, etc. The place is almost completely empty. It's surreal. My spouse was laid off indefinitely Wednesday. She manages a restaurant and is salaried W/benefits 50 HRS/week. She was told that management will not be paid until the place reopens. Our family currently has no work or income. We have a young child. These are very uncertain times. Edit/update. We are healthy and staying happy. Lots of extra time to play with the kiddo. We have food, water and other saved resources. We are exploring an employment insurance and a couple of other options. Thanks for all of the love. This story could be the same for millions right now. Take care of your family and neighbors. Try to spend and shop local. We get past this together. I'm sitting in a meeting right now, waiting to get fired. The VP is running late, so that's cool. Edit. They gave us basic info, but are talking to everyone individually, so who knows still. Edit 2. Laid off. I'm a server. I haven't worked since the 14th, but was officially laid off on the 18th. Where I am, temporary layoff is only 60 days. If we are not back by then, we lose our jobs permanently. It couldn't have come at a worse time, since we have new management, and there's been some murmurs about getting new staff. I was about to lose my apartment, unrelated, but my landlord phoned me up to let me know that he is no longer making me leave, and not to worry about April rent. He also gave me $150 to go buy groceries. He's a bro. I'm trying to get through to EI, which is all online right now, but the site keeps crashing, so I'm unable to make a claim right now. Didn't lose my job, but I was in the middle of searching for a new one. Obviously now it's getting next to impossible to find a job, and I'm not eligible for EI. You and me both. I've been job hunting too, and now it's going to be impossible to find one. Wife and I both work at major casinos on the Las Vegas Strip. Both of us are out of work. All casinos in Las Vegas are closed. Only security and a few other key positions are still employed. Casinos are the largest employers in the state of Nevada. I'm sure this is going to devastate the local economy. I'm self-employed, so not technically lost my job, but all my clients have cancelled because I'm a tailor, and who needs clothes when everyone's home isolating? Was even in the middle of making one lady's wedding dress, and she just forgot to tell me she's buggered off out of the country and not gonna get paid. Hope this all blows over soon. My last day at my old job was Thursday, started a new job Friday. All my old friends and coworkers are laid off Sunday, and I have this guilt I can't shake. Don't feel guilty, you got really lucky with impeccable timing that you mostly couldn't foresee. I own an escape room. We have made negative revenue this week because of refunding cancellations and no new bookings. We were just coming out of a rough patch and finally showing some profits before this hit. My business bank account is almost depleted. I frankly don't think the business is going to survive. Both boyfriend and I work in the film industry. The whole industry has been shut down in Vancouver, and we are not being told when productions will come back or start up again. Showed up to work on the 13th, was told to go home, and haven't been back since. I'm preparing myself for 2 to 3 months before I can even entertain the idea of going back to work. I got promoted on Monday. Got email Tuesday saying the business got shut down until further notice. Self-employed. Self-unemployed. Bartender. Sole worker in my family of 4 with 2 young, special needs boys. My last shift was the 15th. We are good with our mortgage and bills for probably 2 months, and I've filed for unemployment, but with all the uncertainty of this coupled with how hard my industry will be hit, I don't feel confident in my short-term future. It's really hitting home how effectively I've pigeonholed myself into this situation. I made a very good living and was very good at what I did, but if my establishment doesn't make it through this, and if the industry doesn't bounce back, I won't be able to make ends meet. For the longest time I thought it was ends meet. Moving forward, I worked very hard for a long time to get the job I was in, which was in basically the top echelon in my field in my location. But if that's no longer there, well, I'm not sure what I'll do. I've been trying to work on education, to move out of the service industry for a while also, but it's been very slow going due to life. Best of luck everyone. Stay safe and healthy. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. New videos every day.